I know I can't be what I wanna be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I don't work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be. I'll be where I wanna be. Boys and girls, listen up. You can have anything in the world, and God we trust.
Bae.
An architect, a doctor, maybe an actress, but nothing comes easy. It takes too much to.
We gotta get to the episode.
We are not about to do this today. You be picking these 5 songs and expect me not to go through with it.
Yeah.
The disrespect.
Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Marquis.
And this is your one and only your favorite Taylor.
And we want to welcome you guys to season 6 of the You Stuck With Me podcast.
You stuck with us.
Babe, how you feeling?
Babe, I don't know how I'm feeling today. It's just the day by day. We took this hiatus and my voice wanted to go. My health wanted to do this. My knee wanted to fall apart. But I'm here with our cousin, so I guess I'm okay today.
So it sounds like you've been through everything.
Baby, my energy is spent. Because I have nothing.
I would agree with you, but you're here, so that's all that matters.
That's why I said I'm good because I'm here with my cousins. But how are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm breathing. Can't complain.
You would put the breathing in there and I'm like hella congested.
Sorry.
Are you really though?
Yes. What's going on, you guys? This is the start of the season 6 of the podcast, and I don't know if you guys been paying attention, but to celebrate season 6, if you pay attention closely when you're watching this, both of us are repping Jordan.
That's right. 6 rings.
Yep.
LeBron ain't got 6 rings.
Facts.
I ain't trying to start nothing today though.
We're not choosing violence today because this is a happy episode to kick off the season.
But I'm just saying, I got Dallas for the finals though.
I got Boston for 2.
You gonna put some money on that?
Yeah.
Okay. How much you gonna put on it?
We can put the 20 on it. Good 20.
Okay, I'll get 20. I'm gonna put up my clothes.
We're gonna cancel.
Or a new pair of Jordans.
You want to put out a new pair of Jordans for the winner?
No.
Exactly. So to kick off this episode, y'all, something very interesting happened last weekend, and I am so excited about it because it involves family.
I'm so excited. I just can't. Well, he just can't hide it.
I really can't, y'all. I was.
He won't to.
So you guys, as you guys know, if you've been following us over the last couple of seasons, we've talked about our memberships in Zeta Phi Beta sorority for Taylor and Phi Beta Sigma myself.
You gotta say that right. It's Zeta Phi Beta sorority incorporated.
You're right. I messed up. Zeta Phi Beta sorority incorporated and Phi Beta Sigma fraternity incorporated. I gotta get that right.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have messed that up.
And get it right.
So, to make a long story short, my father is now our frat brother. Yeah. And I am very proud. I'm very happy. My father's been trying for a long time, and last weekend his dream came true, and I couldn't be more happy, more proud, more ecstatic. Whatever word you can think of, that's me.
And this has been years in the making, right?
Yeah, it's been years in the making. So, everybody who doesn't know, I became a member in 2013. So,
you old.
Between us, actually, I'm not all that old. You not far behind me. You only a year old, or you're younger than me. No.
You too loud.
No. I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
I'm new into this old head status. Okay, don't do me.
But you're still old.
I'm not old.
There you are.
I'm finer.
Ooh, I like how you did that. But yeah, so my dad is officially a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Or like I like to say, the old smooth and soulful brother.
The People's Frat. Yeah, we get the job done.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that.
You should have been on that We the People's Frat, babe.
Babe, I wasn't ready for that.
So much for you staying ready.
Baby, bye. I stay ready. I just wasn't ready for that.
So you guys, like I was saying, my dad's now officially a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Just to see him, go through this and, achieve a dream that he set out for a long time. I'm looking forward to all the memories we're going to make as not only as father and son, but as frat brothers, going places and seeing him interact with other fraternity members, other sorors, as Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
I think it's pretty cool. I could say my father-in-law is my frat brother.
Yeah, just it's something else that we get a chance to share and bond over. We bond over the usual things, sports, food, but how many people do you actually know get to say that their father is their fraternity brother, or to reverse it, their son is their fraternity brother?
Legacy in the making.
And that's exactly what it is, a legacy. I love the fact that...
Excuse me.
I love the fact that my dad didn't quit. He didn't get frustrated. If he had questions, he would ask me. I'm over the moon, so proud, just very proud.
I can tell in your eyes.
Yeah.
Twinkle in your eyes.
Yeah, I feel like the episode of Cosby Show when Bill Cosby was celebrating Theo playing football until you actually saw him play. No, but it's a thing of beauty.
Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy like a hot pocket. Shout outs to our cousin Kyrie.
Yeah, first of all, every time I call him, the first thing he would say, "What's up, frat?" I can just tell him that he's excited. This, like I said, it's something that he wanted for a long time.
Baby, I'm just ready for that one day. He gonna call me Soror.
I can only imagine that one.
You know how crazy I am. Excuse me. No, crazy. I always gotta make a joke of everything. I'm like, what you mean, Soror? Who you talking to? Oh, you talking to me?
So we're a family of blue and white, y'all.
We are family. I got husband and fall in love with me. Oh, you like my remix? We are family.
He's just full of songs, y'all. But I don't mind it for this episode.
I'm always full of songs. That's what you married me for.
One of the things.
I take it. I allow it.
But yeah, just the thought of being able to travel with my dad to, conclaves and regionals and state meetings, and just seeing him move and grow as a Sigma in our chapter. I'm looking forward to that. And, we've talked about him joining some of our committees, and he wants to be on every committee that I'm on, so I'm all for it.
I'm just ready for the Sigma walk.
Well, it's going to take some time because, he just
Once he healed.
Yeah, because he just had knee surgery.
Once he healed. Who knows? He might get up there and do dreams and nightmares. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
If my dad pulls out dreams and nightmares, I'm going to fall out.
You don't know. He got some swag.
Yeah, he does.
That's old school swag, but that's still swag.
Look, I'm not doubting that he can't do it. That's the crazy part.
Man, he might show you up.
Now you taking it a little too far.
What?
I'm gonna be in real talk though. My dad growing up, he's always said that he wanted me to be better than him. But what parent wouldn't want their child to be better than them? So, and looking at him being in the fraternity and just seeing how he's going to grow with his line brothers and just within the chapter, I actually want him to go, be better than me at a lot of stuff. So that would just give me another reason to be proud.
It's just like the roles reverse, because you sound like, I don't want to say you sound like the father, but you sound like the older inspiration, and he's the younger.
Yeah. It's an interesting space because my dad said that he would do it, but just to see that day is here, and it's like, wow. And it's, I'm kind of lost for words, but I'm just looking forward to the future, seeing him being a member and interacting with the other brothers. Like I said, it's just something that's,
know what that means. when we had kids.
Oh, are you surprised?
They really ain't got no choice now but to go blue and white.
Mm-hmm. Three generations, 3 for our founders.
Lord. Well, it'd be 3 generations for y'all. It'd be 2nd generation for me.
You know what? And let's say that we do have a daughter, just for the sake of the conversation. I can only see how it's going to be when, you look and see that our daughter will be a lady of Zeta Phi Beta sorority and Kilford.
Well, let me put this out there. I would not force her to be in a sorority.
Yeah.
Because that's not for everybody, I mean, if she comes to me and says, hey, Ma, well, she might call me Snick. I don't know. Snick.
I can see that. Her calling you Snick.
Big Snick, like I did my mama. But anyway, you're like, hey, Snick, I'm curious about this Greek life. What made you join? I would tell her. But I would tell her, too, like I tell anybody who's interested, do your research first. Make sure your intentions are clear.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be trying to join because you won't feel like you're going to make new friends or anything like that. Make sure that your attention has purpose and it's your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And also, number 3, just like anything in life, if you really want it, you do whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying do whatever it takes, like, put yourself in danger or whatever like that. I'm not saying that. Because we got this trend going on. We're not going to talk about that right now. But, just make sure it's something that you want to do. Don't do it because mom did it and you want to be mom's legacy. Don't do it because your dad is a Sigma and you want to continue to carry that torch. No, because that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
I'm glad that you said there's a lot of pressure because, I think my dad may have felt a little bit to a degree just because I'm already part of the fraternity. And my biggest thing is that I always wanted my dad to not just go by everything that I did, but to forge his own path within the fraternity.
And I'm glad you said that because I feel like that's a lot of things. I think that's one aspect that's not really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not really
discussed.
Thank you. Yeah, that's your legacy, but that doesn't mean he has to carry on your legacy the way that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Your story still has to be created. Nobody can write your own story. Only you can. You can be the author of your own story. You can be the illustrator of your own story.
I agree with that because even still, right now, as an active member of my fraternity, I'm still writing my own story. So how can I expect him to want to walk in my shoes when I'm still walking in my shoes? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I say, we might wear the same size, but we don't wear the same shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I wear size 10, but that doesn't mean my regular size 10 can fit your 10 wide.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So to see my dad going to forge his own path, like I said, within the fraternity, I'm here for it, and anything that he needs, any knowledge that he wants to have, I'm definitely going to give it to him. I'm not a gatekeeper of knowledge in any way, and that's not just with being in a fraternity. That's with life. So somebody comes to me asking for advice or a suggestion, I'm definitely going to give it to him because somebody did that for me. So.
And that goes back to what I've said in previous episodes. I give advice in 2 ways. Excuse me. My first way is the way that I give advice in this first way is I give in a way that through experience, that I had to learn through like physically seeing,
mm-hmm.
right? And the second way is the second way I give advice is I tell you in a way that I wish somebody would have told me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's not a bad mind process or not a bad way to do it because there's somebody who might be similar to you and they'll understand it and take it the way that you would have taken it if somebody gave you that same, advice.
Yeah, because I say we so different, but we're so connected.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about this in another episode, but one thing that I realized as I've gotten older about my parents, my mom, my mom and dad, we're not as different as I initially thought.
You preluded to another episode.
Mm-hmm. We're definitely going to discuss it.
I like it.
But yeah, like me and my dad have a lot of we have a lot of things in common, but we definitely have a lot of differences, and we look at things a different way. Obviously, because, age and experience has a lot to do with it. And I'm not going to even lie to you. Even still at 34, I feel like I'm still learning from my father. And
you 34?
Look, I have no shame in saying I'm 34. No, I'm not. And that's something else we got to address on another podcast. 30 is not old. It's really not.
Nigga, I'm just playing with you.
I know you're just playing. But you just gave me another idea for a future.
Man. I know. I'm hot tamale, baby. I'm a young spring chicken.
You said that's the same thing that your mom used to say.
No, you know what my mama used to say? And may she continue to rest in glory. My mama used to always say, she a hot tamale. You know what? I'm not even. She said, just drop the hot. I'm just tamale.
This is our family, y'all. This is our family. But, I think that my dad's going to do well. My dad is already a hard worker. He's, and I guess this is where I get it from.
No, you did.
I put it on Do Not Disturb. And ironically enough, it is my dad. I'm back after this episode.
That's funny.
I
should have put money on that because we had a bet going on. He thought my phone was going to be the first one to go off on the podcast.
I would have lost.
5.
There you go. You didn't say exactly 5 what?
I put 5 on it. I'm no longer smoking endo weed. I got 5 on it. What? I'm cutting back.
You never even started.
I'm cutting back on my indulgence.
Anyway, so I'm excited for the future. I'm definitely excited for the future.
I'm excited for the future too. I think this was a good choice for him, right? Because first of all, I love that man, right? Because he treats me like I'm his daughter, like,
daughter that he never had.
Right, the daughter that he never had. Like, I would say this, like, that's a father in love I know that I would not want for anything. He's like that. I see where you get it from. Like, you make sure I don't want for anything. Like, you'll do everything in your power to make sure that I'm good. Mm-hmm. He's like that, but from a dad perspective, like, it's just hard to explain, right? Like, his acts of service to me, and he always makes sure to say, hey, tell my daughter love. I said, hey, how's she doing and everything like that.
Yeah, because whenever we talking, he will ask. He always asks about you and say how's she doing or what she doing and where is she at. So, or
make a joke like, she ain't put you out yet, did she? Like, don't F this up.
Yeah, my dad is definitely a jokester, which obviously I get that from him. So
yeah,
but I can't stop smiling. So
I see with that big Kool-Aid smile.
Everyone always says I have a Kool-Aid smile.
You do. Oh yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do
that. Don't mind me. I always troll Marquis. That's my love language for him.
But you want to know one of the things I actually learned from my father watching him become a Sigma is because obviously I don't have any children of my own.
Not yet.
Well, we don't have any children of our own.
Not yet.
But
I'm not pregnant.
Oh yeah, she's not pregnant.
I gotta put that in there. But go ahead.
To a degree, I understand the feeling of how parents feel when their offspring achieve something. Graduations, attending college, when they take their first steps, when they first start speaking, anything else that they learned along the way. I understand that feeling now because you just have nothing but good things to say. You're just excited about, as a parent, you'll be excited about your offspring, everything that they achieve, everything, because you want to set them on the best course as much as possible. You want to give them the most advantages that they can have in life and advantages that you didn't have. So that's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh, you feel like a proud papa.
I do. I can't sugarcoat that.
It's cute. So
let me ask you this: how do you feel? Because I've always talked about how I feel, but how do you feel?
I mean, I'm excited. I'm still getting used to it.
I mean, obviously.
Because he's always been father in love to me. That's it.
Now he's father in love and frat.
And now, I guess now he kind of brought me out of retirement making, Zeta water and all that. So I guess I got to make that so you can taste that.
Mm-hmm. And just, I think it's, to have your father in love as your fraternity brother, that's something else that you two can bond over. Because you get it, you get him, he gets you, just like he gets me and I get him.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that. I guess I have another Sigma that I'm close to. Like, I could say I have a brother and sister bond with, right? Like, a real close one. And then also in return, he gets a soror, he can come to for a lot of stuff.
It's a family affair. I love it.
Yeah.
Because just to see how you two interact prior to him becoming part of the fraternity, I don't even think that's going to, I don't think it's going to diminish, but I think it's going to increase greatly.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that, like I told you, that whenever he calls me or I call him, he'll say, "What's up, Frat?" And now when, he's looking for you, or he says, instead of "How's my daughter-in-law doing?" he'll say, "How's my soror doing?"
Or his favorite Zeta.
Yeah. I can definitely see that.
I got a question. So when y'all have kids, is he the granddad or the uncle?
First of all, hey, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, yeah, welcome to season 6.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I guess that would be more tailored to Marquis, because
that's a good question.
how's that dynamic will work?
I guess if we have boys and they become Sigma men themselves, I guess I would be starting a legacy 2 ways, because I joined the fraternity first and then my dad joined, so he would be legacy. But then we have...
When that started lineage then, at that point?
It definitely started lineage, but it would be 2 ways, because obviously my father's a Sigma and then our sons would be Sigma. So, I mean, I'm proud of it either way it goes, but, that's something I actually never stopped and thought about.
I mean, for me, I guess, in a sense, it would be an indirect legacy. Our children.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's sitting here thinking about it. I've always said that I wanted boys, and you said you wanted twins. But if we have a boy and a girl, because it's a family affair, I wouldn't be mad at that. I would definitely accept it.
Let me tell you something. I already know how you're gonna act if we have a daughter and she becomes a Zeta. You're gonna be on that tail.
I'm not gonna even lie. I'm gonna be a daddy's girl. Well, a girl dad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a girl dad. She might, and knowing me how I was, she gonna be a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. We might do some reevaluating of this situation.
It's gonna be funny though, but it's gonna be fun.
I'm just thinking. Our daughter's would be a Zeta. Her dad is a Sigma. He ain't gonna be called granddad. He gonna be called pops. Her pops is a Sigma, and then she gonna have a brother that's a Sigma. She ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
I mean, you know what? And the funny thing about it is I've heard of that family dynamic before. Like, you know, the daughter's a Zeta, the Sigma, the son is a Sigma, his father's a Sigma, mom is a Zeta. You know, 3 generations. So starting a legacy is something I think that we both will be proud of, no matter if we have boys or girls.
I mean, well, it already started. It started with you.
True. But I'm gonna actually give kudos to my dad, because long before he was a Sigma, you know, he hung out with, you know, his friends from college, and they were all Sigma. So my interest actually started from him taking me to like their barbecues, and they would hang out. And ironically enough, when I sat there and looked, I think I brought this up on the podcast before in terms of talking about being a member of Sigma, that when I was in high school, half the college football, half the high school football coaches are Sigmas. One of the math teachers he taught at our school, he's a Sigma. And then one of the men who was on the board of directors for our high school, you know, rest in peace to him, he was a Sigma. So Sigma's been around me all my life, and I just never really paid attention to it till I was older.
And I didn't know I was around that many Sigmas too until you told me. Mm-hmm. And this was after, you know, I became a Zeta. Because not all of them. Excuse me. Some of those coaches, they were still around when I was in high school. And I didn't know they were Sigmas until you told me. Mm-hmm. And then the one that was part of the board of directors, rest in peace to him, you know, he reached out to me on Facebook and told me, he said, welcome to the family. And come to find out, his mom, who was an administrative assistant at one of the elementary schools I went to, she's a soror.
That just shows you that the blue and white family in the state of Illinois is closely knit.
It's like it's a bunch of us, but we're so connected in some type of way.
Yeah, and sometimes it's in the ways that you wouldn't expect. So I think that's also a cool thing too, because we also found out that one of your cousins is, well, I guess now one of our cousins is also a frat brother. Mm-hmm. So we found that out. That was
well, that's on both sides. A cousin on both sides.
Okay, so that was cool. I actually met him for the first time at your nephew's graduation party.
And baby, we got to talk about that, because that was a time.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to talk about that one, because
a time in a good way.
Yeah, it was a time in a good way, but just to see your face light up like it did. So
I don't know what you're talking about, face lighting up.
Oh, don't cap on this podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was chilling.
You tried it.
I was straight chilling. I was a G.
That's debatable.
Anyway.
So you guys, to wrap up this podcast, you know, like I said, I'm proud of my dad. I'm happy for my dad. Dad, welcome to the frat. I love you. I can't wait to see the ways that you grow.
Everything that he said. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this grows and blossoms our relationship. Not only my relationship with him, but you guys' relationship. You know, it's something y'all can bond over.
Mm-hmm. So on that note, beautiful, you want to tell the people where they can find us?
You can find us on Facebook, on the You Stuck With Me Facebook page. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on, what's another one I'm missing? You can find us on TikTok.
Because she still has TikTok.
I still have TikTok. And you can reach out to us through email. Bae, you want to drop the handles?
So, but the handles for the emails is youstuckwithme@gmail.com. That is USTUCKWITME@gmail.com. And here's something new that we're bringing this season. They're no longer called sticky notes. They're called Are You Stuck? So with that being said, we'll answer your question. If you feel like you're stuck with something, talk to us. We maybe be able to help you if we have all the context.
Talk to me, I talk back.
The timing was immaculate.
High five.
So like I said, you can email us at youstuckwithme@gmail.com. That is USTUCKWITME@gmail.com. You can also DM us on Instagram. That is youstuckwithme_podcast. And you can listen to us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify. And if you are on Apple, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and share. And you can find me personally on Instagram and the app formerly known as Twitter, mine, M1ME_1.
That's what I forgot, the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but teamwork.
Teamwork make the dream.
Teamwork. All right, and you can find me personally on Instagram and the app formerly known as Twitter under Queen Points. That's PO1NTZ. Again, that's Queen Points, PO1NTZ. And if you want some more behind the scenes stuff of like our karaoke rehearsals and now my not so secret regimen of yawning before we record, thanks to Marquis and Steve, you can follow me on TikTok. That is Queen Points 22. Again, that is Queen Points 22. Oh, which camera I'm looking at? I'm looking right here. I'm looking right here. I'm looking right here. Middle. Okay. So while we was on this hiatus, your girl was doing something for you. So if you have not heard the updated You Stuck With Me podcast playlist, I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit all those buttons because we coming with some fire this season.
I love it.
Yes. Rubs hands.
Once again, this is your boy Marquis.
And this is your one and only your favorite Taylor.
And we out, y'all.
Hey, come back.
You stuck with us, y'all.
You stuck.
Peace
you
out,
stuck
y'all.
with us. Peace.
Later.